Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to Gorkamorka Season 1. Now this was recorded and put out quite a while ago, but thanks to our recent 24-hour live stream, we're going to be posting the entire season for free, whereas only one out of every 2 or 3 episodes was posted for free before. So if you've never seen it, you're going to have a lot of fun. Now, I want to point out one quick thing. In Season 1, I thought that I could do a good job of updating the Gorkamorka rules because they were so old. Turns out I was wrong. But we still had a ton of fun, and the viewers seemed to really enjoy it regardless, because it's just, don't worry about the rules. Just watch the orc shenanigans, the squiggers of the dune, and all these vehicles Mad Maxing back and forth. And thank you once again to the people who donated on the 24-hour live stream to make this a reality. So sit back and enjoy Gorkamorka. Hey everybody, Matthew and Josh and Lee here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome Vault members. I said everybody, but really it's Vault members, and you guys aren't everybody. You're special, you're Vault members. And welcome to Game 2 of Gorkamorka for this week. And we had a very special scenario for the first one where they were allowed to rack up a lot of teeth. So we're going to have a second scenario where you guys may perhaps be allowed to rack up a lot of teeth. No guarantees though, because, well, dice and all. This is called Night of the Living Scrap. This is based off of a scenario that I found on gorkamorka.co.uk. One of their contributors submitted it, and I don't know exactly where they got it from, if they got it from a magazine or if they made it, but I got it there, so you should check them out. I've modified it a lot, as per usual, but I love the original idea, and so we're doing something basic on that. So we're going to take a look at that in just a second. So go to miniwargaming.com/gorkamorka for the rules, and you get the link to that website as well, so you can check it out. And let's just take a look at the scenario. Not far from where Morka Joe has his huge complex of mining facilities and everything else out in the skid, there is a scrapyard full of all sorts of incredibly valuable scrap that has been collected by a certain mech. Now, for some reason, most orcs leave this scrapyard well alone. Perhaps it's because it's under Morka Joe's authority, even though it's a little far away from his compound. Or perhaps because of the rumors that the reason that nobody wants to touch the scrap is because it's haunted. Ooh! And tends to maybe do bad things to people who try to do it. In fact, the mech who owns the scrapyard spends all day just arranging his scrap into very meticulous piles, goes to sleep, and wakes up the next morning and finds that his scrap has been moved into different piles. He blames the few guardsmen that he sets to watch it, but they say that nothing happens. Really, in truth, they are asleep for most of the night while they're on guard duty. But he just doesn't know what it is. In truth, there's a much more devious plot at hand. As it turns out, a lot of the scrap is mixed in with maybe some living metal, maybe some stuff mutated by the warp as a Space Hulk came through the warp. Who knows what else? But this is the night of the living scrap. So use your imagination, and you can probably figure out exactly what's going to be happening. In other words, the two wonderful gentlemen right here are going to have the opportunity to get tons of scrap because they're quietly coming in, separate from each other. So they're not playing together. So you're welcome to fight each other if you so desire. But the more noise you make, the more you alert the guards. This is nighttime, and they've actually fallen asleep. So I'm going to lie them down and represent that. But we're not too far from Morka Joe's compound. So once you've set off the sentries, you'll have a limited amount of time before more reinforcements arrive than you could possibly handle, and you'll have to bottle out with whatever scrap you have. Now, because the point of the scenario is one, to kill you, but not really, but really to help you get a lot of scrap, we're easing up on a lot of the scrap restrictions. In other words, when you're trying to get scrap, which you can basically get anywhere that looks like there is, that if you make your roll for finding valuable scrap, you just get it. We just put a little token aside for you at the end of the game, even if your guys die or bottle out or whatever happens to be. And the reason for that is because we want to make sure that everybody gets lots of scrap this week so they can save up and build big mobs for what will be coming as we near the end of at least this season of Gorkamorka. So any further details are going to come as we play this mission, so it'll be revealed to you at that time. But right now, these two guys are going to line up. They're going to set up their mobs over here, and we're just going to get started. Let's take a look at our mobs before we really get into this, though. We've got the Desert Squigs. Now, one of the vehicles is missing because you had a vehicle permanent damage, which is...
Right. So one of the vehicles and the spanner is missing as he gets the vehicle up and running again.
Yeah, so you had to sit out for one game. And nobody else has any injuries that they have to roll for or anything right now, do they?
There's nothing really bad except for the rocket is bodged. I don't know what's wrong with it yet.
Yeah, we'll find out as soon as you try to shoot it. We're going to roll on the bodge table for that. And then we've got the Smashes. I always get that wrong. Is there any permanent damage on your stuff that we need to know about?
No.
But we did make a mistake that we're going to acknowledge right now.
Yeah, we did.
Last week's battle reports, or was it 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, by the time you're watching this, we had the race, and then his truck wasn't supposed to participate in the next game. Yeah, and some people thought that meant we actually filmed it out of order and then changed the order. It didn't actually. We had just waited 2 weeks between games. We totally forgot. So we apologize for that. But there's a lot to keep track of. So sometimes things slip through the cracks, and people like to cheat.
Yeah, we do.
Just kidding, just kidding. So these are the two mobs that'll be coming on. So they're going to deploy now. Josh won the roll-off, deployed his guys wholly within 8 inches. However he wanted, didn't have to start them in the vehicle. And then we've got Lee's over here, also wholly within 8 inches, but at least 12 inches away. Like I said, there's no alliance here. They can choose to fire at each other all they like. Obviously, it'd be mutually beneficial if they stayed out of each other's way, but that doesn't mean they don't want those extra experience. On top of that, the mob, who gets the most scrap counters, not the most scrap because we roll for that afterwards, is the winner of the scenario and gets plus 10 experience. So there is something there. And you get experience, obviously, for all the other stuff, too, except for finding scrap. You just get scrap for that. So they're all set up and ready to go. We're going to roll off for the 3 turns, because we have the NPC turn. Obviously, there's going to be some sort of enemies. And so even if there's nothing there, we'll at least know the turn order for the entire game. So black for the NPCs. They're 1, probably going last. Lee is also 1. So I guess we're rolling off for who goes last. Tied again. Okay, so the NPCs are last. It'll be Josh, then Lee, then NPCs.
I'm already in a pretty good spot, so we're just going to move Monty up.
Hold on. You actually try to collect scrap at the end of each person's movement.
Yeah.
So we roll it before we move on, just in case anything happens.
Ah.
So you find scrap on a 4+. Yep. You find scrap. Good job. So we'll put this aside. Piece of cake, right?
Yeah, no problem.
No problem. Yeah. You have no idea what's coming. You didn't build it and custom scrap build it for me in preparation for this.
I'm trying to forget, Matthew.
You're trying to forget? Yeah. Well, that's why you wanted to play it, because you want to kill them.
Same thing, we're going to have this. Now he's a boy, he was a youth.
He was a youth, now he's a boy? Sounds like a song.
I trust my own dice.
Yeah, you get your own die. And your own die. Oh, it's a 1!
Hey, I think I found something. It's really shiny. Oh, why is it moving? Chuck, 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 chuck.
Scrap monster! Ah! Initiative check, or are you stuck in close combat with it? Unless you want to be in close... Actually, if you pass the initiative check, you get a choice. So if you want to be in close combat, then don't roll. But if you do want to be in close combat with it...
Yeah, I'm going to roll on this guy, though.
Okay. Initiative 3, I'm guessing?
He is... Youth number... No, he's number 2, so he's initiative 4.
Okay, initiative 4 check. Nope, he fails. So he is locked in close combat with the scrap monster. What does your knob want to do? Does he want to help him out or say, psh, let's go find more scrap?
Yeah, the knob's going to help him out.
So he's going to charge?
Yep. No problem. In there.
I got this.
The truck's going to try to collect scrap.
You bet.
So still a 4+ for this one. Well, this will be the last time. Ooh, it's a 6. So you found one. But this area is being depleted. So now it'll be 5+ in order to collect scrap. Straight to the assault phase.
Straight to the assault.
So your knob gets to go first. The scrap monster's only initiative 2.
Yeah, so initiative 5 on the knob. Weapon skill 6.
So you're hitting on 3s. Oh, he only hits once. 6.
Strength 7 on the charge.
Strength 7 on charge, so winning on 2s. That's a wound. Now, you ignore his armor. It's only 4 up armor. But it might reanimate. 5+. Does not. So they got to roll on the injury table. Now, these guys have tough. And tough is -1 on the injury. Now, they're not knobs, so they get +1. So that just cancels out. So it's just, it's just an equal roll.
Assuming they were toughness 4, right?
Yeah. 2. So it is stunned. And that was a higher initiative, so that'll count for this one. So the boy gets to go next. And that's 5 experience for him for doing a wounding hit. It's the boy's turn. He does not count as charging. He was surprised by it. So he's got 2 attacks.
Surprising.
Yeah, quite surprised. Hitting on... He's actually hitting on 3s. These things are clumsy and easy to hit. And then he's only strength 3, so he's wounding on 5s. His toughness 4. Nothing. Then it's going to swing back with its obvious chain thingy that it's got somehow glued to the rest of its whatever it is. So 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. This is against the shoot a boy. 1 hit, and it's strength 4, so wounding on 4s, and it's AP 5. So 1 wound, AP 5. Do you have heavy armor or flak armor?
He's just got flak.
Okay, so it gets through an injury check. So he is knocked down. Just remember, if you use thrusters, they're loud.
Yeah.
You might alert those guards. And you don't want to alert the guards.
No, we don't.
So gas engines only.
Yep.
Unless you want to. Do you want to turn it all?
Yeah, maybe. You can turn a bit. Like so. Bike's moving up.
Shh.
Be careful. Don't wake up the guards.
Ah!
Yeah. Orcs might seem fearless, but they're still afraid of him, Orc and Joe. He's still on there. Okay.
And we're moving up.
Just watch out for the scrap. It is difficult terrain.
I'm just gonna turn like so. And he's jumping off.
You gonna search for scrap?
Yeah.
4 plus. Hey, you got it. That's a scrap counter. Another one.
Give me some of that.
That was a
4 plus. Nope, 3. So roll another die. Roll d6. Ooh, yep, scrap monster.
Ruh-roh.
I think I found something. Bzzz, scrap monster.
Do you want to be locked in combat with it, or do you want to try to get away?
I'll fight it.
That's why you stay in combat. Okay. So nobody else is going to get out. You don't want to do any shooting. You don't want to alert the guards too much. I'm not making that choice, by the way. That's their choice, because they know that narratively they don't want to make too much noise. So we got to fight with the scrap monster. You get to go first. It's only initiative 2. You got Chop a Slugger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's normal, except he has toughness 5. So you've got 3 attacks hitting on 3s. Oh, only 1 hit. And you're wounding on 5s. Nothing. Let's cut it up. Monster hits back on 4s. Ooh, we got a hit. And wounds on 4s, AP 5. Nothing. So tie combat. So now we jump to the NPC's turn, which means we fight another round of close combat with these 2 scrap monsters. We'll start over here with the knob. So huge Choppa with +1 strength as well, just on the knob, so he'll be wounding on 2s. Hitting on 3s, as I am stunned as well, and you're wounding on 2s. That's only 1 wound, but ignores his armor, so he's got reanimation. Nope. So injury table, and you get +1 of this because he is stunned already. Boom! You got him! 5 experience, and you get the scrap counter as well. And this one over here, the Slugga Choppa boy gets to go first with his 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Yep, off the table. 3 hits, wounding on 5s, unfortunately, because he's still not counting as charging. Ooh, 1 wound. 4 up armor. Ooh, 5 up reanimate. And then you get to roll an injury table. No modifiers. 1. Nothing. Yeah, I get to hit back 2 attacks on 4s, wounding on 4s. Oh, as AP 5, you don't have an armor right then, right?
On flak.
Just injury chart. Oh, and boy number 3 is knocked out.
Happy he is. That's how happy Josh is because I lost a guy, right?
I saw your ponytail twitch a bit.
Yeah.
I have my track move up 3.
Don't have to worry about difficult
Good
terrain
luck on the
because it's a
turn.
track.
There's another 3.
You gonna use your thrusters at all?
Nope.
That's a good idea. Anybody gonna get out?
Nope, not yet.
Now remember, it's a 5 plus to find scrap in this area now.
I think we're going to have the knob go and he's going to run.
And go to the next area, look for scrap. Okay, let's search there. It's a 4 plus. Can you find it? You do! Brings you up to 4 scrap counters.
Next boy is going to
Now,
run
it
as
is
well.
difficult terrain through there,
Oh, yeah.
so are you able to get around it?
So he's going
Ignoring
this
that
way.
blue one. The blue one's kind of just...
So we're 2 inches out to there. And then it's
Yeah, that'll get there. 4 plus to find scrap. Yay, I find scrap. Little addendum, because this will actually, people might actually notice this. The other guy's been removed here from Lee's army because it turns out that he had 1 too many guys on the table. The model that was killed was actually the model that's supposed to represent the gunner on foot. So I just wanted to let you know that. So if you notice this muzzle's disappeared, it's because it was that one that was knocked out rather than the gunner.
Youth in my track is going to declare shot into the scrap monster. He's at ballistic skill 3 because he had upgraded.
So like ballistic skill 4, you mean? Because 3. Oh no, the youth.
He was a youth, yeah.
So he hits on 4s. That's a hit, and it's a strength 4. It's a slugger.
It's a shooter.
Oh, okay, so you didn't want a full auto.
No.
4's to wound then. That's a wound. 4 up save. Not saved. Reanimate. Oh, he reanimated. But you do still get the experience for that because you still caused a wound.
Gunner has a sluggy. He's going to shoot into the scrap monster as well.
Is he just ballistic skill 3 as well?
You bet. Looking for a 4.
Yep, and a 4. And a 4 up armor. Saved. End of your turn.
Stand him back up.
Whew. I'm alive.
Moving on up.
Is that a song?
Yeah.
Moving on up.
Yeah, it
Boom,
is.
boom. Moving on up. Boom, boom. Moving on up. Boom, boom.
Get some scrap.
Is this your knob?
Yep.
Alright, you can try first. 4+ Defiance of Scrap.
Yeah, we did.
Hey, Scrap! And that's your first official one, because the last one that you found was by the dead guy
But the guy who wasn't there.
who wasn't there, yeah. Who's this guy?
The spanner. Spanner number 2.
Oh, give me some of that.
Scrap.
4+. Oh, no, roll again.
I don't want him.
Just roll again. You're fine. Nothing emerges, but you don't find anything. You got your bikes. Just gonna drive away from the scrap monster. No, we'll leave that for somebody else to deal with. Maybe it'll just like go back into being scrap again.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna thrust?
Yeah. Let's make some noise.
Ah! Get away from the scrap monster. Ah! Give me a ah! It's like tempting. He's got a truck right in front of him. Is he gonna turn?
Yeah. Scrum.
Do do do. Do 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 do. Shooting phase.
Shoot him. Shoot
Shoot him
him.
quick, quick.
Shoot him.
His ballistic skills. Oh, ammo check. 4+. Yeah, you've got ammo, but you also hit him. You wound him on a 4.
Get him.
Ooh, another 6. 4 up armor. Ooh, reanimate. So that's 5. That's 5 experience regardless. He makes the reanimate. Wow, this guy's really reanimating. You smash into him, bunch of parts go out, and all of a sudden you see them just kind of reassemble themselves. They don't look the same as they originally did, but let's just face it, looks don't really matter to this guy.
He's gonna shoot him.
Now he thrusted, so -1 ballistic skill. Now he has a better ballistic skill, so he's hitting on 4s. That's a hit. Wounds on a 4. That's a wound. 4 up armor. Failed, so that's 5 experience regardless of whether I make this reanimation protocol. Hey, it fails it, so roll on the injury chart. No modifiers. Boom! You got him! That gives you a second scrap counter. NPC's turn. Some noises were made. End of NPC turn.
Start by having my youth here run. So we'll get 4 inches to there, and then he'll.
So the same general scrap area as these other two.
Yes.
4+. Oh, scrap monster! Your favorite, roll it again. Just roll it. Just roll it. What are you doing? I got a table in my head. Oh, that's good. So that's just a regular scrap monster. That's right, a regular scrap
What do you
monster.
mean, just a regular scrap monster?
Just saying. Do you want to try to avoid it, or do you want to be
I'm
close
gonna try to
combat?
avoid it.
Yeah. So initiative 4.
4, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, not this time.
He's learned.
Yeah, I recognize. Oh no! No! I'm good.
Next up, the knob's gonna charge it.
Go for it. Got nothing to stop you. There's no Overwatch in this game, and it doesn't have a gun anyways.
Yeah.
What
This
about
guy-
Mr. Beret Man?
Move there, Monty, and search.
Okay. 4+. Failed. Roll again. He didn't roll a 1, so roll again. Oh, I'm sorry. Nothing happens, but now you can only find scrap in this area on a 5+. That does not include getting over here, though.
Move forward.
You guys are being very
Inch.
gentleman-y to each other.
Turn.
They're all like itching their trigger finger.
Is that not what the last game was like with Quirk and Steve?
Yeah, but they were further away from each other. They never got this close. I think they probably would have started punching each other if they got this close. Straight to close combat then?
Yeah, I'm trying to be sneaky. No making noise.
Doop, 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 doop. Doot chopper! You actually do count as charging. You get your 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Wound him on 2s. Your strength 6 or 7?
7 on the charge.
Okay, 2s. Those all ignore his armor, but he does get 5 up reanimation. So 2 of them get through. So roll injury, no modifiers. 4. He is knocked down with a 4. Goosh. That's 5 experience.
Moving on up. Come on.
Gob smashes. I was going to keep saying it out loud, so I remember it's not Gob snackas. Gob smashes. They like to smash the gobs, not smack them. Because there's a difference.
He's a running.
You gonna run to a different area and look for scrap?
Yeah, it's right over here.
That is fine. Good enough. Those green barrels.
Oh, look, green barrels. They're not red.
And 4+. Hey, I found scrap.
Knob's running too. Ooh, scrap over there.
Oh, shiny. I see a shiny piece. Oh, look at this wheel. That's a beautiful wheel. Do you know? Hey, yeah, this wheel is kind of strange. Roll again. Oh, what the heck? The wheel has arms!
Oh, no.
And a chainsword.
Want to try to avoid that one?
No.
So you're not going to make an initiative test then. Just can't. It's going to be in base contact.
My plan.
And the bikes.
Roar.
Is that an attractive pile of scrap
Yeah,
you've
it
seen over
is.
there?
Oh, I really like that one. It's shiny.
You're going to do free thrust. Any turns beforehand?
Turn like so.
Bam! Oh, what's going on?
You may have woken up a sentry.
Oh
Just to
no.
warn you.
Oh no. And it's late turn.
Hey, oh, what's going on? Oi, that sentry's got a yellow warning. Shoot him!
Shoot him!
Tick, 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 5 shots. And so he hits on 3s. He's Bliss skill 4. Go for it. 5 shots. Oh, no ammo checks. So that's 4 hits, all wounding on 3s. So that's 3 wounds, and we got a 5 up cover save for being up in the thingy. Babe, failed them all. So 3 dice. Take the highest and add 1, and you killed him twice.
Tick, 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 tick. Hey, what's going on? Hey, I thought we were being sneaky.
You're not following the plan.
Straight to close combat then, because everybody else is out of range for their sluggas and stuff. Your knob does not count as charging. He's weapon skill 4, so he hit on 3s. And he's base strength 4 with his. Does he have any use chop?
No.
He's just a shield, right?
Yeah.
So 4 is to wound. Whoa, jeez, 3 wounds, 4 up armor save. Oh, 2 of those are gone. You get the experience no matter what. And 5 up reanimate. Does not reanimate, so injury check, no modifiers. He is knocked down.
Get down, shiny wheel.
NPC's turn.
Oi, what's going on? Hey, get out of our scrapyard. Chick, 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 chick.
And he presses some sort of button contraption. Maybe you notice some movement in the scrap, but you're not quite sure where.
Kaplow! Chick, 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 chick.
Uh-oh.
So this counts as a T-bone. Would you like to try to swerve?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Leadership check. And you swerve.
Oh boy. Chick, 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 chick.
But that's all that wild Killican that's actually driverless is going to do this turn. So back to you, Josh. But of course, we should do the combats where you guys automatically get to hit the scrap monsters. So back to you, Josh. You get to hit your guy automatically. So 3 auto hits, strength,
Strength 6.
so 2's to wound, and injury table, no +1 modifier. He's on the ground. Boom, you got him, but no experience, just scrap. It was already on the ground. And your knob, 3 auto hits, wounding on. Was he strength 3 at this point, or is he actually? You know, he's strength 4, so he's wounding on 4s. So 3 auto wounds. When I actually get saves against these, 4 up. Oh,
Of course.
sorry.
So, movement, both the knob and the boy are gonna.
I should point out before you go any further. Not only do you get the 5 experience for every wound you do on the Killican, but whoever kills it gets 10 extra experience and 3d6 scrap instead of just d6. What was that? Twinkle hands. You're not excited by 3d6 scrap?
I think
So that's more than you get
that
sometimes
was
in a single
me being
game.
excited, Matt.
That was you being excited?
Yeah.
That looked more like a ooh, big deal. Sorry, I interrupted you. What were you about to do?
Both the guys are just gonna jump back on the vehicle.
Oh, Gorka. Let's get on the truck.
Go ahead. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Wild Quirk entered the room.
Oh, we got an open vault.
Yes, we do.
Wow. Cam reception. I'm recording while you're doing an open vault. What about this guy right here? Does he want to get more scrap? Is he just going to ignore the kill can and be like,
I think for now he's just gonna.
Scrap.
He's running this way.
There's
There's definitely a reason to run this way. He heard a noise over there. Truck's gonna move up.
Turn. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
you can
turn.
T-bone him.
Shoot.
No.
Gonna shoot him. I'm shooting at him.
All right, we got to move 1 more inch then. Because 1 to 3 turned 1 to 3.
If I don't want to move another inch.
Well, then you just did a slow speed maneuver. And congratulations, people can auto board you. All the shooting. You want to start with your bodged rocket launcher?
No, but yes.
So we got to roll on the bodge table. We don't know what's wrong with it, but we're about to find out. Go ahead, Josh. Roll it. Josh has no idea what's
I
on this
haven't read
table.
the table at all. I wanted to, but I decided it'd be more fun if I didn't.
6. Ammo feed is bodged. This is the best one you could have rolled. Any ammo tests are automatically failed. And ammo tests in a rocket launcher are 6+ anyways. So there you go. That's all that's wrong. So that was a good roll. So now you can go ahead and fire it.
Yep.
What's your ballistic skill?
Using for a 4 to hit.
4 to hit. And if you roll a 6 right away, that would be funny. And then he's toughness 5, so 3's to wound. With a 3-up armor save. Booyah! You did a damage to it. Down to 3 wounds. I should point out it is vehicle busta, but we're not treating that against the Killican.
Knob is going to shoot.
What does he got?
He's got a shooter with +1 strength.
Oh, a strength 5 shooter.
Ballistic skill 5.
You're not going to full auto?
No, I never trust it.
Do it.
No.
1 out of
it.
6 chance
No,
of it failing.
Not right away.
Do it.
Okay, just. I would have laughed if you rolled a 6 and failed an ammo check.
That would have been pretty
So
good.
you hit, and you went on a 4 because it's strength 5. There you go. It's got a 3-up save. Saved. Who's next?
Driver's going to shoot his slugger. Looking for a 4 to hit.
Nope. So let me get this straight. You packed all of your crew into a vehicle against something with a scorcha that if it gets a crew hit, hits all of the crew in the vehicle.
It's all part of my... I'm trying to help Lee make myself a bigger target.
You are a bigger target. You're also a closer target.
Welcome, Lee.
What else are you gonna shoot?
Next boy's going to shoot his shooter. So go...
You gonna go full auto?
Yep, use number 1.
1 shot. Hit on a 5?
Hit on a 5.
Nope. Anybody else?
Same thing with the next boy.
Full auto?
Full auto.
1 shot. Well, at least you're not getting weapon jams. And misses. Oh, one thing. The knob, we forgot,
Yeah, we forgot.
has a head wound, which means from the beginning of the game, he's either stupid or frenzied. So 4+, he's stupid. He's frenzied. So Frenzied model has a few rules. We had to modify a couple of them just because of the changes we made to Gorkamorka. But he must always charge the nearest enemy if he can. Otherwise, he doesn't have to charge at all. And when he charges, we're going to give him Rage. It's double the attacks in Gorkamorka, but the knob by default had 1 attack, whereas now he has 3. So doubling the 3 to a 6 is a little extreme. So we're going to give him Rage instead. And on top of that, he can't use his shield. He can't block. So he loses his +1 armor to his shield in close combat. And you can choose to try to not have him be frenzied at the beginning of your turn if he passes the leadership test. Then you have none of the effects, good or bad, of being frenzied. I think that was the entire thing. Yeah, that's all the stuff that we're going to be using for it. If he was a driver, there'd be additional stuff. So it has to charge if he can, otherwise he's fine. When he charges, he's raged and gets... That's it. And he can't block. That's just it. So do you want to test to see if you gain control of him, or do you just want to leave him in base contact with that enemy and not worry about it? Because he'll have to charge that nearest model, which he's already in base contact with.
True.
So you only really care about getting control of him if he wants to go somewhere else.
Yeah, I'll keep him frenzy for now.
Frenzies is fine. We won't give you any bonuses this turn because he didn't charge, but...
running.
Doop-a-doo. There's a killer can, but I'll look for scrap instead.
Find scrap on a 4+. Oh, dude, roll again.
Oh boy.
Oh, dude, roll one more time. Oh no.
That was actually pretty good when Josh did it.
I know. It's not as bad as what I was going to make it. It's just a scrap monster. Or I don't know what sound metal makes when it attacks you. Maybe something like screechy, like a Balrog.
Okay.
Yeah, like a boss rabbit.
There you go.
I'm not sleeping for a week.
Do you want to try to avoid it, or do you want to stay in close combat?
I'm gonna get it.
You're gonna get it.
Kill it.
I'm gonna get it.
Move up.
Let's get away from the killer can.
And then he's gonna do a skid turn.
Oh, he's got that skill.
Yeah.
So basically, it allows you to turn in any direction you want, but you got to roll a die first. If you roll 1, 2, or 3, before that happens, you skid somewhere else. So you get to choose. So just turn up to 180 degrees, which is basically face however you want, and it does not stop your movement. So you could continue your movement after this if you wanted to. Do you want to?
Nope.
Light him up. Light him up.
So, and then 2. Yeah, okay.
Right there.
Basically, move up a bit.
Just stay facing the kill can.
Yeah.
Going for all that experience and scrap. Twin leg shooter. You gonna go full auto?
Yeah.
Sustained fire. 1 shot. Hitting on 3s. What's the skill for? Oh, ammo check. Now he has a gun boy, which means if he fails the ammo check, he can ignore that failure on a 4+. So 4+ ammo check, which he makes. And you wound the kill can on a 5 because you're strength 4 shooter. No. Other bike is gonna try to do the same thing, except
Yeah.
actually hurt him.
He doesn't have any skills or anything.
No skills for him. It's 2 shots though. But he is supposed to skill 4, so hitting on 3s. We got a hit with an ammo check, so 4+ ammo check. He still has ammo.
Doesn't.
Oh, he's twin linked, so we roll the other one. Nope, still misses. And then he wound on a 5 with the one that hit.
No, we don't.
Still no. Heavy shooter. Daka daka. Full auto. 4 shots, not bad. And your gunner has a skill 4, so hitting on 3s. 2 hits. 4s. Oh, nothing! Oh no.
In range.
Your driver's in range to fire.
Yeah.
And he is hitting on a 4 with his slugger. Misses. Right into close combat, you get to auto hit against the one on the ground. 3 auto hits, wounding on 4s. 4 up armor. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. And then the one that you got locked in with, you get to go first at initiative 3. On 3s. 2 hits. And this guy's strength 4 base, so he's wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
You checking the right one?
Yeah, no. He's
Strength 3? Okay, so 5's the wound. Ooh, we got it. 2 wounds. 4 up armor. Failed one of them, so you get to experience no matter what. 5 up reanimate, which he makes. And the scrap monster hits back. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. That's a wound. AP 5. You have just flak armor?
Yeah.
Okay, injury chart. 5, you're knocked down.
Bam! Oh!
Into the NPC's turn.
Juke, 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 juke.
Stop short though. It doesn't ram into you.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know. Blam! Scorch a shot. Obviously hits. D3 hits. 1. 2. So 1. But I'm going to roll a 1 and hit your entire crew. 2. That would be your fixed weapon. Now, no extra armor on this one, right? So strength 5, armor 8. And I do pen. And I get a 3. Crankshaft is damaged. Every time you want to fire the gun, you have to roll 4+ just to be able to fire. Got an ammo check on that Scorcha. Got to do because they auto make ammo checks. 4+. He makes it. We're going to fire a shooter at this bike. Sustained fire. 2 shots. Hitting on 4s. And strength 4 location on the bike will be the wheels. And a strength 4 against armor 8. So pen that on 4. Nothing. Your turn, Josh.
Everybody's jumping off here.
Ah, get off, he's burning us. But actually, before you do that, I did set you on fire, because I did do a penetrating hit. And so to get this at the beginning of your turn, you roll a d6. You need to roll a 6, but you get a +1 for every model within 1 inch of it, not including the driver. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. So basically, you need to roll a 2+ for the fire to go out. Congratulations, the fire's out. So what's your knob gonna do?
Charge.
Go for it. I don't think get to measure. It's 8 inches.
Yeah. Get him as far back as I can. Gunner's gonna jump out as well.
Doesn't want to try to fire this really bodged, bad weapon.
No, because I gave him a huge chopper last time.
Oh, he has an huge chopper? Huge chopper! And he's gonna charge in?
Yes, sir. This boy gonna jump off, and he's gonna charge all the way around back.
Is your last guy gonna go in too?
Yep. So
You want those experience.
Jump here.
And a 3d6 scrap.
I wanted to get shot by a flamethrower. A slow speed maneuver and back.
Back away from the
And
scorch.
back. I don't know which way I want to turn even. Turn this way, and then forward a little bit. Turns out he didn't hear a noise over there, so he's running back this way now.
To look for scrap.
No, he's not gonna look for scrap. He's just running in.
So straight to close combat. Your knob gets to go first. Think you can do this, man?
I hope he can.
Weapon skill 4. What's your weapon skill?
6.
All right, you hit on 3s. 2 hits. And what's your strength on the charge?
Strength 7 on the charge.
So you're winning on 2s. With 3 up armor. Saved!
Oh no.
Sorry. Youth number 2 has the next highest initiative. And he's just strength 4 on the charge with 3 attacks.
Yep.
And what's his weapon skill? 3 or 2?
It's weapon skill 2.
So hit on 4s. So 2 hits, wounding on 5s. Whoa! 2 wounds. 3 up save. Saved! Sorry. Youth number 1 has a bonus attack, like a stat upgrade or
Yeah,
2
stat
weapons?
upgrade.
Okay, so he's got 4 attacks in the charge. Hitting on 4s. And then he's strength 4, so 5s to wound. Nothing. And then you got the guy with the huge chopper. So 3 attacks in the charge, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, and he's strength 6 on the charge, I'm guessing?
He'd be strength 6 on the charge, yeah.
So 3s to wound. 1 more wound. Oh man, 3 up save. Hey! One got through!
Oh no.
Oh, spaghetti-o.
Well, the Killican sees the guy that hurt him as the biggest threat, and then he sees the knob as the second biggest threat, so I'm going to divide my attacks between those 2. So 2 attacks on each of them. Start with the little boy.
Okay, the gunner?
Yeah, he's got his weapon skill 3, I'm guessing?
He's weapon skill 4.
Okay, so I hit you on 4s. Okay, I got 2 hits. I'm strength 5, AP 2. So 3s. So 1 wound, no saves. And
2 wounds.
he's got 2 wounds?
He's got 2 wounds.
Oh, so he's alright. So it's down to 1. Does your knob have more than 1 wound?
He's got 2.
Oh. So 2 attacks in your knob, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Nothing. Okay. So you may or may not be locked in combat. To be continued. So beginning of your turn, Lee, do you want to try to not be frenzied?
Yeah.
So leadership 9.
He is not
So he's not frenzied. Oh wait, sorry, he stands up now. Because didn't I go? No, when I went, you kept him down.
No.
Never mind. So he's not frenzied, so you're free to go away. But you don't have rage anymore.
Get off my spanner!
Charge the other one.
Roark!
How are you gonna move? Kind of getting stuck in there.
Scram! Do my skid turn.
Roll 4 plus, or suffer the consequences. You did. So turn him wherever you want, and then you continue moving if you really want to.
Like so.
You like him right there?
Start this by shooting that sentry.
Full auto.
Yep.
2 shots. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 4s. And he gets a 5 up save. He's down, so injury check. +1. Dead! You got him.
Bah.
And then a pistol from this bike and the scrap monster on the ground. Hitting on a 4. And wounding on a 4. Nothing.
And my gunner's gonna shoot his pistol at it too.
Hit on a 4. Wounding on a 4. Nothing. Into close combat, you charged it. Maybe you get to kill it. So he's got 4 attacks on the charge. because he's not frenzied. So 3 hits because you're hitting on 3s, and then you're wounding on 3s because you're strength 5 on the charge. 2 wounds. 4 up armor. You get the 5 experience no matter what. 5 up reanimate. Does not reanimate, so you get to roll on the injury table without modifiers. So 4 is knocked down. So you saved your spanner. Who gets to stand back up now? NPC's turn. Off in the distance, you see little streaks.
Oh no.
Time is running out. FYI. Into the NPC's turn. It's going to stomp through these 2 guys. So initiative tests, or they have to take a strength 4 hit. Initiative on your knob.
Is 5.
So anything but a 6. All right.
Stop calling it!
4 is to wound. All right, he's not wounded, so he's fine. And initiative 4 on that one boy. He's fine. That's how you do it.
Stop it.
Oh no!
Stop it.
Oh no! Hits 3 of them, and on 4 plus it hits your truck because it's not really covered that much. And it hits your truck. But it's okay. Like, think of the bright side. They're all clustered together so much that they're going to help put out each other's fire.
That's true.
Because the rules don't say for every model not on fire within an inch. It just says for every model. So the knob gets wounded on a 3. That's a wound. It's AP 4.
Yep.
So he takes a wound no matter what. So he's down to 1 wound, and he's on fire. And then we got the guy with the huge choppa. He's wounded on a 3. Oh, he's fine. And then is that a youth there with the shooter?
Yes.
On a 3. Also fine. So just your knob. The poor guy.
Allergic to fire, Matthew!
Is he going to get a fear of fire or a hatred of fire? I'm not quite
He's mad at fire?
I'm mad at fire. Whenever he sees fire, he gets bonuses. And then D3 hits against your truck. Just 1. Once again, you're lucky. And we hit your wheels, setting them on fire, which is actually a problem. And we pen them on a 3. They are penned, which gives us a result of 2. Which means their upper cog links are damaged. You get -1 to all your moves, gas engines and thrust.
With the wheels on fire.
But the wheels are on fire, which is super awesome. But you don't have anybody nearby to help you put it out. So, yeah. You're now Ghost Rider. You get to drive around leaving fire wheel tracks. And just while I'm thinking about it, this guy's going to stand up. But then we do have a close combat to do before this one can stand up. Knob first, auto wounding on 4s. Hey, 2 wounds. Maybe this is it. This is the day. I fail. No, I don't fail 4 plus. So you got the spanner who stood up though. He's got 3 auto hits wounding on 5s. Whoa, 3 wounds. Maybe he could do it. 4 plus. Okay, 2 wounds. So he's going to get experience no matter what. 5 up reanimate. Fail at both. So roll your 2 injuries plus 1 because I'm down already, and you got him. Sorry, no experience. He was already down. But you do get the scrap. So into Josh's turn, we've got some fire to put out. You want to start with your knob or yeah, the knob. So it's normally on a 6, but he's got 2 guys within 1 inch, so it'll be on a 4 plus. It goes out. Nope. So he takes a strength 4 hit. So go ahead and roll that. He does not get wounded, but he runs in a random direction 2d6 inches and then cannot do anything else. Where's he going? So 6 inches that way. I mean,
Not again!
Much more manly sound. I'm on fire again. This sucks.
and then we've got your truck. Now, it didn't have anybody close by at the beginning, so it's just on a 6 that he stops being on fire. Nope. So the wheels take a strength 4 hit, so it needed 4 to pen. We pen. Uh-oh. 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 3. Upper cog links damage, so it's another -1 inch to your movement, so you're at -2 to your move and thrust. We forgot the ammo check for the Scorcher, though. Josh remembered somehow. He's like, wait, ammo check! Still have ammo, man. I still have ammo. Are you okay? Just kill it, you don't have to worry about it.
Try! Box is on fire again! Put him out!
It's like a motto. Why don't you stop short and just grab some scrap while you're at it? Unless you're worried about turning on another scrap.
I'm gonna upset more of the living scrap.
Hey, you know what? It's the only way that you're gonna get teeth. Just saying. The driver's yelling,
Get out of the way! I've got flame tires. I'm gonna run them over with them.
Do I get a bonus because of my flaming tires?
because the flaming tires give you a bonus. If it was a flaming engine, maybe, because it's in the front. Or like a flaming...
Running him over with the tires.
Or flaming gubbins. That would be awesome. Like a reinforced ram that you get the flame, but the reinforced ram survives. I think we'd give it some sort of bonus there. What you gonna do? You're at minus 2-inch movement, so you can only move 4 and thrust 3.
Okay, we're gonna move 4.
So you're gonna try to run into your own knob? So why don't you do his initiative test first? He's initiative 6, so as long as you don't roll a 6. 5,
Hey!
see? What do I say? It's just a piece of cake, right? Just move him right out of the way. Perfect. And then you move up 4, and then you gotta make a thrust test, which is only a 2+, so as long as you don't roll a 1.
Stop saying that!
Go. Oh, he makes it! I've never had a 2+ been so terrifying. And I'm not gonna try to dodge it. He's just going to try to latch on. We each take d6 damage. I take d6 wounds, you take d6 penetrating hits. Do you want to see if you hurt me first, or do you want me to hurt you first?
I'm gonna see a... Yeah.
Yeah, hurt me first. Go ahead. D6. 1.
Oh, jeez. Lee, you won't get up, come kill it!
I got 3+ armor. Hey! You brought it down to 1 wound. You know what? That's something. So you get 5 experience on your driver.
Yeah, I do.
Before he dies in the blazing inferno of awesomeness. D6 damage, and then are immobilized on the 4+. 4 damage. And wheels, driver. What did I tell you? And the engine. These wheels are already like really damaged. What else happens to them? 3, another upper cog link, so they're minus 3 moves. You got a 3-inch gas engine move and a 2-inch thrust. And then your poor driver. He had a 4. He takes a strength 4 hit. He's toughness 4, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Nothing. Your driver again. On a 2, he's caught by the blast. He has to take a leadership test or swerve. Good.
+1 leadership and driving, so leadership 8.
Whoo! Because you don't want to swerve in this mess. You're going to hit somebody else. And then an engine hit. 1. Thruster jam. The vehicle immediately thrusts in a straight line until you fail a test or crash into something. So we immediately resolve another head-on ram. Work out in the end. You might kill him with this.
Murder you.
So D6 damage to
running
kill
him over.
again. 3. So I got 3+ saves, but only 1 wound left. You ready?
Kill him! Kill him!
You ready?
Kill him!
Really?
Roll it!
Oh, you got him! You got him. 15 more experience. 5 for killing him, or 5 for doing the wound, and 10 for killing him. I am going to leave him there just for a moment, though, as we resolve the results of your damage. As you thrust it forward, you take 3 more damage, which is 2. Your crew, which becomes your driver, and your gun, which is there. So the gun is -1 to hit. Who cares? Your driver is 1. Nothing happens with a 1. And a 2, so leadership test or swerve. Okay, leadership 8. Okay, you got a good driver there. That's good. This is destroyed. Good job. That's worth 3d6 scrap. And you are immobilized on a 4+. We got to do this twice, though, because you've had 2 front end. So not immobilized and immobilized. So your truck is immobilized. But what a way to go out. Hey, Lee,
Okay.
what are you going to do? You got a scrap monster behind you. Oh, wait, you're going to test to see if he's not frenzied? Or do you want him to be frenzied?
I want to be frenzied.
Then we might have to check distance. Oh, that's yours. Never mind. I was going to say this guy right here. So we're not going to check. You're going to give up using your shield in exchange for rage. It'll probably be better anyways.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Looking for scrap. More scrap.
It's working so far, right?
Yeah.
4+. Oh, that was a 1. Roll it again and hope to get a 4+. Okay, you're good. Do you want to be in close combat with it?
Yes, I do.
Right
Oh boy.
My gunner's gonna run out and try to get some scrap.
there.
Yep.
Did you say crap or scrap?
Scrap.
Scrap! On a 4+. Nope. Roll it again. You didn't roll a 1, so nothing. So you're fine.
And my spanner. He's gonna
You mean
go-
the driver?
The driver, yeah.
Driver can't get out. You're not immobilized.
That's true. Wow. He's gonna do a slow speed maneuver.
Oh, you don't want to run over the unfriendly orcs?
And he's gonna look for scrap.
Well, you can't look for scrap this turn. You look for scrap next turn. They start to look for scrap.
Yeah. Going to
Do the same thing.
Prep.
Get ready.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's nothing bad in this pile.
No, not at all.
So right into close combat then. Which one do you want to do first?
Do the knob.
The frenzied guy. 5 attacks on the charge thanks to rage. Hitting on 3s. Oh, dude. For 2 hits. But you're winning on 2s. 2
Yeah, you
wounds.
do.
And you ignore his armor. No, you don't. No, well, those are 2 wounds. But I keep thinking you have an huge shot, but you don't. You're winning on 3s. We got 6s. And 4 up armor. So you get a score no matter what. 5 up reanimate, does not reanimate, so injury check. No modifiers, 1, nothing. So that actually negates the 5, because in the end that did no wound. And then the scrap monster hits back. 4s, your toughness 4 on this guy, nothing. And the spanner against the other scrap monster. He's sluggish off, so he gets an extra attack hitting on 3s. And he has a bonus strength, right?
Yep.
So he's wounded on 4s then rather than 5s. 2 wounds. 4 up armor. And so you get, assuming that you don't roll a 1 on the injury table, you'll get the experience for that. 4, you knock him down. Crunch! You knock the scrap back down in the pile that it came from. NPC turn. Off the distance you see smoke. And you can hear... And you see a little flamethrower. And the scrap monster's turn. We've got 2 combats to do, so let's do the one with your knob first. Attacks on 3s from your knob, and then wounding on 4s as your base strength 4. Ooh, 2 wounds, 4 up save. This is the day. 5 up reanimate. 1 gets through, so injury check, no mods. 3, he's stunned. So that's experience, it gets to hit back, but only weapon skill 1. 5s to hit. Oh, 2 hits. Naturally.
No.
4s to wound. 1 wound. You get your 4 up save, because you don't have your shield on right now because you're frenzied. So 4 up save.
Nope.
Failed. And injury check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Well, to be fair,
Get him.
there hasn't been many injuries yet. Just your 1 guy. So.
Ah!
And the spanner gets auto hits here against this scrap monster that's on the ground. Wounding on 4s, because he's base strength 4. Ooh, 2 wounds. 4 up armor. Sorry, saved. And your turn, Josh. Now you got 2 things on fire. So we'll start with your knob, but he gets put out on a 5+, because he's got a boy nearby.
Come on.
Nope, he's on fire, which means he runs. His first strength 4 hit. Because if he drops to the ground, then he's fine. So he runs in a random direction. You kind of want him to fall to the ground just to put him out.
Just to stop, drop, and roll?
Yeah. And he runs that way, 6 inches. Ah! And your truck's on fire too. So on a 6, it gets put out.
Come on.
Oh, so close. So it's strength 4 hit to the wheels, so 4 is to pen. Not penned, but still on fire. And it doesn't affect the vehicle otherwise. Yeah, I guess the wheel results don't really matter because your truck is immobilized.
Yes.
Yeah, move a couple guys up and shoot 'em.
Spanner in the truck.
Get out of the truck.
Hit the
that's on
ejection
fire.
seat. Ah! But he's really just going to get out over here and move close to the
You
knob.
can always try to get scrap. As long as you're within an inch of the knob, then you can
The
help it
boss
out.
is on fire. No.
But as long as you're within an inch.
I'm not waking up more angry scrap.
But you get more scrap and more experience. Isn't that worth it? I don't know, maybe not.
Gunner's going to move up close too.
Hey, look for scrap?
Nope.
So sad. It's the only way I get to play is when you guys look for scrap. Are you just going to surround your knob and try to put out the fire?
With guys that are trying to have him not be on fire. Yes, Matthew. Going to move to there. And move to there.
You're not going to look for scrap?
No.
So now you're going to try to put out this fire?
Yes.
So it's 6+ because you have 1 guy, then 5+, then 4+.
This fire. He has a name, Matthew.
I don't know what his name is.
Scrap.
They all look the same to me.
Okay.
4+. Oh, he's still on fire, but there's no strength 4 and running away thing, because that happens in the movement phase. And then you got a couple shooters here. You're going to try
Yep.
to take down this scrap monster.
I am.
Full auto from that guy.
Yep. And he's number. I think he's on the back. Number 1. Full auto with the shooter.
1 shot. Oh yeah. You can take him out with 1 shot.
4 to hit.
Nope. Might be able to do it.
Second guy.
1 shot.
You looking for a 5 to hit? Nope.
Hey Lee, you're up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch out for this scrap monster. He's pretty close.
Yeah, he is. I don't like
They
him.
can only move 6 inches
I don't
though.
like him. I don't like him.
Meaning like their move is 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up here. And do a turn.
He's gonna search for scrap.
Yeah.
4+. Uh-oh. Roll again. Oh, you're lucky. And bike.
Bike.
4+. Nope. Roll again. Oh, scrap monster for him. Brah! It comes on out. And you're in a vehicle, so it doesn't count as charging, obviously. Well, this bike. You gonna try? 4+.
Hey.
Hey, scrap.
I found something, and it's not alive.
So he's gonna start with shooting him. Get him.
Is he on a 4 or a 3? I think your bikers are both ballistics go 4.
Yeah.
So he hits and wounds on a 4.
Yeah, he does.
4 up save. Saved.
He's gonna try shooting him.
Is he a shooter or a slugger?
He is a slugger.
A slugger? Is that like a hybrid?
Yeah, he's a slugger.
This is better for the environment? And he hits on 3s as well.
Yep.
And then wounds on a 4. Hey, maybe he did it. 4 up save. Nope. This is
So he's gonna try to shoot this thing.
hits on 3s as well.
Nope.
Nope. And your gunner could do it as well.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot it.
He hits on a 4, I think.
Yeah.
Missed. And 1 close combat to resolve, and your spanner gets to go first. 3s to hit, and then he's only strength 3. No, he's strength 4 base, so 4 is the wound. Okay, 2 more chances. How many saves can I make? Apparently 2 more. On to the NPC's turn. You can actually start, you can see the vehicles coming in, and you only have another turn, maybe 2, possibly 3 at most, before the Morka and Joe reinforcements arrive, and you've got to get your butts out of there. So this scrap thing does not want to try to board a vehicle because it only has initiative 2. Comes after this shooter. I don't know how this thing moves. I think it goes like tick, tick, tick. He's like an inchworm or something. And he's in. So we got close combat with these 3. So we'll start with the shooter boy. This guy's a youth, so he only hits on 4s. Hits once, and then wounds on a 5. He wounds. Okay, 4 up save. Okay, fails. 5 up reanimate. Oh, he reanimates. So you still get the experience though. And then it's going to hit back on 4s. Oh, and it misses. Fancy that. Right now, the spanner gets to go first. Do you want to hit the... You can split your attacks if you want, or you can just put them all in one. The guy with the stun will be easier to hit. Well, they're both hitting on 3s, but you can hurt him easier on the injury chart because he gets +1 to the injury chart. So how do you want to divide your attacks?
I can do all of them. Here.
All of them him. Try to kill him. Trees. 1 hit. Okay, 4 is to wound. Okay, it's really interesting. So this guy's initiative 2, so he'll go next on 4s, and then wounds on a 4. That's a wound. AP 5, so injury chart. 4. So it becomes a 5, and it knocks him down at initiative 2, which means initiative 1 guy gets to auto hit you. Isn't that fun? Auto hit, strength 4, AP 5. Oh, no wounds. And then he's no longer stunned. Josh, your turn. Let's see if you're still on fire.
Fire
so 6,
phase.
5, 4, 3 plus the fire phase. You're very familiar with the fire phase. 3 plus it goes out. Yay! My knob's not on fire. We don't care about the truck because it's only going to hurt the wheels. It's just going to melt the wheels into the sand. So now everybody can act normal.
Knob's gonna charge that scrap monster.
Go for it.
So.
Steal the last bit of scrap
Ah!
before everybody balls out.
Charge!
Oh, he's going to help. Buddy.
Spanner is going to search for scrap.
Oh, with the Morka Joe's band so close. That's risky. Oh no, roll again. Don't roll a 4 plus. Oh, dude.
He said don't roll a 4 plus.
Bring it on!
Do you want to try to dodge it? Or do you want to just be in base contact with it?
Nope. We'll be in base contact with it.
Okay.
Charge it.
You could take it.
Ah!
Especially with an huge chopper, right? What could possibly go wrong?
Stop.
In the close combat, you want to start with this fight. Knob gets to go first. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Woo, 4 hits. That's how you do it. Wounding on 2s. 4 wounds, no armor saves. But reanimation. To makes 2 of them. And then we've got injury. Take the highest one, so 4. So he's knocked down at your higher initiative, which means your other boy gets to auto hit. So the youth auto hits and wounds on 5s. Oh, 2 wounds. To which he gets a 4 up save. Doesn't save either. 5 up. Does not reanimate, so you get to roll both of these and add 1 because he's already knocked down. Reroll that one as cocked. So it's just a 4, so he remains knocked down. No experience for that. In this fight over here, your shooter boy gets to go first.
Hey,
So he's got 3 attacks base, so 4 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s.
go for 4s. Because he's a youth.
Well, he's a youth with what, still 2? So 1 hit. Didn't even matter, didn't roll any 3s anyways. Wounded on 4s. Nothing. Scrap Monster will try to hit the youth back on 4s. Hits, wounds on a 4. 1 wound, and injury table +1. 3, stuns him. And because this is all one big swirling combat, the other Scrap Monster gets to... Actually, no, sorry, we'll resolve that in Lee's turn. And then this fight over here. I'm gonna start with your huge choppa. 3 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. So 2 hits, wounded on 2s. 2 wounds, 5 up reanimate. Fail both of them, so injury check. Roll 2, take the highest. Oh, it was almost a 6, so you stunned him. Well, it means the other guys will hit him on 3s. So who do you want to do next?
We'll do Monty, the 2 choppa guy.
And he charges as well, so 4 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. And then he's just regular choppas, so he's strength 4 on the charge.
Yep.
4s, 4 up save. Dude, wow. And then the boy that was engaged by finding the Scrap Monster,
Yep,
the Spanner, sorry.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s, unless he's got a bonus strength.
He does not.
4 up save. Oh, made it. So I get to hit back while I'm stunned. I'm gonna attack the one that disturbed me. I hit on 5s. And naturally I hit 4s to wound, and I wound, ignoring your armor, which is just flak, and injury table. 1, nothing. On to Lee's turn.
No, we measured this and he can charge every gun.
So you're gonna search for more scrap?
Yeah.
Okay, who's gonna start?
He's gonna start.
That bike, 4+. Yay, scrap! Brings you up to 6. And that bike was a try?
Yep.
Oh man, you're really stirring the beehive, or the hornet's nest. Don't roll a 4+. Oh, dude. And it comes out, but does not engage because you're a vehicle. And then the truck is going to do slow speed maneuver. Yeah, you could totally.
Oh, it fell off. It broke apart. Come here, Hugh. There you go.
Back up and then turn.
Turn. Go forward and turn.
Yeah, now you're facing it.
Yeah.
So now you're going to try to shoot at it with your heavy shooter.
Yep.
Full auto. 2 shots. At least it wasn't a weapon jam. Hitting on 3s or 4s? The gunner's just on 4s.
My gunner's not there.
Oh, your gunner's not there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
So
all right.
we don't do that.
So we're not going to do that. So we're going to move on to the bike shooting it instead.
Yeah.
Fire a slugger, hit on 3s.
Get him.
Wounded on 4s. No, the other driver or the other bike hit on 3s. Wounded on 4s. 4 up save. Hey! Feeling the pain? Yay! Injury check. No modifiers. 6! You killed it!
Good.
Whoo! That's 5 experience and D6 scrap. And your driver's going to shoot into this combat?
Yeah.
So if he hits, we got to randomize which guy we hit.
Yep.
Just remember, the knob's gonna get you.
Best of them.
Yeah.
So he hits on 4s. No, he misses. All right, just zips past the combat. We do have this close combat to do with these 2 guys and the Scrap Monster, and then this guy can stand up. So you get to go first with the charging gunner. 3 attacks on the charge. On 3s, then 4s. He's base strength 3, I'm guessing.
My gunner.
Yeah, they're all base strength 3. And 4s to wound them. 1 wound. Oh man. 4 up. 5 up. Reanimate. Oh, he reanimates, but you do get the 5 experience. Scrap Monster swings back at you, hitting on 4s and missing, and then your guy gets to stand up. Into the Scrap Monster's turn. Let's just resolve these combats, and then we might have some friends showing up. So start with this one. So your boys get to go first. Guy with the huge choppa hitting on 3s. I'm stunned.
Yep.
So you're gonna be hitting on 3s no matter what. So 1 hit, and wounding on, are you strength 5 now?
Strength 5, yeah.
So 3s to wound. No armor save, so just reanimate. Not reanimated, so you get +1 to the injury check because he's stunned. Nothing. Okay, no experience for you. Dude of the bray. It's 3 attack space.
He's got the 2.
So 2 attacks plus Slugga Choppa.
Yep.
3s to hit.
No, just 2 chops.
2 chops.
Same difference.
1 hit. 5s to wound. 1 wound. 4 up save. Not saved. Reanimate. And he reanimates. You still get the experience though. And then the youth or the spanner?
Spanner.
It's your spanner. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. It's gonna hit the biggest target, the one with the huge choppa. Hitting on 5s, I'm stunned, nothing. And now I'm no longer stunned. We'll do this fight next, your knob gets to go first. It's on the ground, so you can't miss it, and your base strength 5, so you're wounded on 2s. Oh, sorry, it's base strength 4, but with an huge choppa. So 2 wounds, ignoring its armor, but it does get reanimate. Does not reanimate, so you get 2 injury rolls, taking the highest, adding 1 because it's already down. Killed it! No experience, but you get the scrap. And then we have this tangling melee of combat. Now this guy is stunned, which means, Lee, your guys get to go first. So when we start with the guy that has to attack that one. Hitting on 3s. Does he have Slug of Choppa?
Yep.
Okay, so hitting on 3s. 1 hit.
Or not.
And then wounding on 5s. Nothing. You got your spanner. Does he want it? Which one does he want to hit?
This one.
That one, okay. Hitting on 3s. He has Slug of Choppa too?
Yeah.
Okay, and then wounding on 5s. Oh no, he's strength 4, so he's wounding on 4s. And 4 up. Yep, made that. And then these scrap monsters get go first because this guy's initiative 1. So I'm gonna have this one, you know what, I'm gonna randomize it. 4+ will be the gunner. So he'll attack the gunner. 4s to hit, nothing. The other one will on a 4+ attack the spanner. No, so he's attacking the stun guy. Hits on 3s, and then wounds on 4s. Injury table +2 because he's not a knob and he's already stunned, is down. Youth goes down. Reinforcements have arrived, and Morka Joe's one of his little war bands, this is one of his smaller ones, have arrived to drive these annoying orcs out. So that's the end of the NPC turn. So we'll go into Josh's turn.
If I wasn't injured, I'd try to stay and fight you, but I got no vehicle, no running vehicle, and my 2 good guys are wounded, so I'm out of here.
You're bottling out?
Bottling out.
Okay, so Josh's mob bottles out. So go ahead and remove all those stinking models from the table. They're like, okay, we've got enough stuff. Actually, the truck might be captured, we don't know. That makes it your turn, Lee. What are you gonna do? Search for scrap.
You just left me. I'm thinking about it.
You shot at me!
Everybody search for scrap one last time.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're gonna take a full turn of these guys charging in, boarding you, smacking you in the face, shooting twin link shooters.
I'm ready to board me.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah,
they
they
do.
do. You're like 6 inches away from them, man. They can move up and then charge out. Remember that? Yeah.
Crap.
Move up 6.
I'm out. I'm out.
You're out?
Yeah.
You can stay. I think it'd be kind of funny to see you stay. Maybe you'll get like 3 more scrap. Maybe you'll kill another scrap thing. And
Roll these 2.
for what?
Just roll them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Are those my saves?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
And so he bottles out. So go ahead and remove your models. And they flee in terror as they work in Joe's band. They don't flee in terror. You've got your scrap. Now you're getting out of there. And that's all there really is to it. So let's do our post-game stuff. We're gonna start with Josh's warband. Now you bottled out, and your truck was immobilized, so it's fine on a 4+. It's fine, no permanent damage. But you do have your one boy. What is he? A youth, a boy?
Well, I still call him the youth, but he turned into a boy, number 1.
So he was out, so he has to do a serious injury roll.
Yes, sir.
Go for it. 15. He's dead.
Dang.
How many guys have you lost to dead?
I think he's number 4.
Well, that's not horrible, I guess. But he's gone. Level ups. We've got your driver leveling up twice.
Yes.
He ran over the Killacan. So what you do is first level up. 4, he gets to choose a skill.
Choose a driving skill.
3, +1 leadership while driving.
Already has it.
Yeah, it's fine. It has max 10.
Ooh.
So he counts as leadership 9. He's still only leadership 7, but he's 9 for driving purposes. Second level up. He has to choose a skill. Driving skill again?
Yes, sir.
Why not, right? Go ahead. 6, skid turns. So we saw those in use, but basically, you roll, if you want to do a skid turn at the start or end of a gas engine move, then you roll a d6 on a 4+. You can just turn to face whatever direction you want. Otherwise, you move d6 inches in a random direction and then spin, but neither of them stop you from continuing to move afterwards. The knob also goes up 1 level. See what he does. 5 is +1 strength or attacks. What's his strength and attacks right now?
He is strength 4 and just base number of attacks.
So 3 attacks?
Yes.
So he could go up 1 more. So he just goes up 1 more attack because he can't go higher than strength 4. So
Oh
he's,
yeah, it's the max, so 1 extra attack.
yeah, so he's attacking. Oh, sorry, no, attacks level max is 3. So now don't get bonus attacks because 3 is already the max. So that means you get to choose any of your traits to upgrade. So you're gonna give him toughness 5.
Toughness 5.
So he's 2 wounds, toughness 5, strength 4, ballistic skill 4, weapon skill 6. He's almost got max
He's
attributes.
ballistic skill 5.
He's ballistic skill 5, so almost max attributes. Not bad, Rotscob. And then you got Monty, he's gone up a level. So what's his upgrade? 5, same thing, +1 strength or attacks. And so 4 plus will be attacks, so it's +1 strength, so he's up to strength 4. And your gunner went up 1. 5, +1 strength or attacks. Is he either of those already?
No.
So 4 plus for attacks, so it's +1 attack. So he's got a huge chopper with 3 base attacks. Not bad. Let's do your scrap now. You want 3 of your boys to work in the mines?
You bet.
So don't roll 666. So they get 11 scrap from that. And right now your upkeep's only 2. You drop down a level because of losing that youth, so maybe that's good, although you're going to have to buy them back, which will cost you more than the 3 teeth that you saved. Then you have all the scrap, so we've got 4, 7, plus 3, so that's 10. Sorry, I thought there was something strange. You still have 2 other guys.
I've got another guy in a vehicle.
Yes, so you have 8 guys. So your upkeep is actually 5. Now let's calculate the rest. Ooh. So let's just drop that 5 right there. And then you've got 11 from your previous rolls. So it's 11, 14, 18, 22, 30, 34 teeth. Not bad. Lee, who was injured?
Knob.
Okay, permanent, serious injuries table.
Killed by scrap. Come on. But he is a dog.
So you get to re-roll one of these. 56 is full recovery. No, it's bitter enmity. So you'll have hatred scrap, possibly? So go
How
ahead.
does that work?
It means whenever you fight scrap, you'll have hatred against it.
Okay.
You don't want to re-roll this. Don't use your dock
Nope.
roll to re-roll that. So let's see what happens. I'll roll a d6. So 5 is the entire mob responsible for his injury. So you hate all the scrap. Sorry.
All of it.
All of it. You just hate it. I hate scrap. You know what? That actually really is quite suitable. Because Lee did not have fun making those scrap guys. No. So he hates them. He really does.
Okay.
And then you have your gunner.
Yep.
What no.
No.
That's not your gunner.
That's just
a random boy.
Yeah.
So what happens to him? Serious injury roll. Go.
Come on.
41 is full recovery.
Okay.
He's fine. Upgrade wise, we got your gunner and your biker who are upgrading. Start with your gunner.
Yep.
Ooh, you get to choose any skill you like.
Choose anything.
You're gonna roll an odd. 5.
I like me some odd stuff.
Yeah, the odd stuff is fun. 5 is gun boy. He ignores failed ammo rolls and gets hot rolls and
He
4
has that.
pluses. He has that already?
Yeah.
Okay, roll again then. 6. Backseat driver. So he gets your driver can use his leadership instead of his own, or instead of the driver's leadership. Who's
He
your
doesn't
gunner?
have gun boy.
He doesn't have
No,
gun
I
boy?
thought we were rolling for this one.
No, it was this guy.
Yeah. So he has gun boy.
Okay, so he's got gun boy. Yeah, backseat driver for a biker would be really funny.
Yeah.
I'm a backseat driver in the front seat.
Gun boy, just to be
Which
clear.
is pretty awesome considering what gun he has.
Yeah, the one that does he have loads of ammo on it too?
Yeah.
So you get to ignore the first one, and then you ignore any subsequent ones on 4 pluses.
I get to ignore the first failed one, so I get the reroll, and then I ignore.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. So you won't be running out of ammo really easily. Let's roll for this guy's upgrades.
Because of all the jams I roll.
Yeah, no kidding. So this guy upgrades,
Yep.
2d6.
6 command.
7 is +1 initiative or leadership. 4 plus is leadership. +1 initiative. Not bad. Leadership would have been nicer for a biker though.
Yeah.
Now your upkeep is 9 because you have a much larger mob. And then we're going to gain the 7d6 scrap. And who's working in the mines? These guys can't.
Nope.
So how many boys?
So my gunner and these 2, so it's 3.
So 3d6, don't roll 666. Ooh, nice. So 9 upkeep, so there's your 9. So you've made 4 teeth so far.
Okay.
And then 7d6 scrap from the scrap that you found. Not bad. We've got 22, so 26 teeth profit in total. How would you like to spend your scrap, Lee? Oh, first off, we forgot about Tinker. He rolled that off camera and failed it.
I rolled a 3.
He rolled a 3.
So, got shooter boy, flak armor, and his twin brother with flak armor.
They're even like twins like in a mirror.
Yeah, I know.
It's awesome. Anything else?
And an extra booster rocket from my truck.
So 2 booster rockets.
Yeah.
That would be awesome if you actually get Skyborn with the first one, then use the second one to keep going further. What would you like to add, Josh?
So what I'm going to add in is I've got a boy with flak armor and a shooter. I'm adding another spanner with flak armor and a slugga. I've got another buggy on the way.
A buggy or a whole?
Buggy.
So it's just
going to be a buggy.
So
it's going to be
smaller
the smaller one. Correct. On that buggy, there's going to be a Scorcha with loads of ammo.
Awesome.
This buggy is also going to be getting upgraded when it comes back next game to have a Scorcha with loads of ammo.
Ooh. And what else? And you're obviously getting your Bodge rocket fixed for free.
Going back to get the rocket fixed, and that's all.
You're not going to try to upgrade anybody else?
I crunched the numbers a little bit more and figured out I can get 2 buggies and Scorches, so no.
So just fly around with the buggies and just burn people. Because, hey, he has an affinity for fire now.
He does.
He's like, hey, I survived it twice. I'm not going to be afraid of it anymore. Just don't set yourself on fire, okay? You know you're going to totally do that by accident.
It's going to happen. Stop calling things.
I hope that you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for more Gorkamorka next week. We should have some interesting games that everybody's mobs are nice and big and all upgraded, so you can look forward to new models, new games, and just more Gorkamorka. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being Vault members and supporting us, and happy wargaming.